Even small hands can build big bridges if they believe they can. The town of Willow Creek Elementary buzzed with excitement every spring. It was the time of the annual Science and Engineering Fair, where students proudly displayed their inventions, from solar cars to volcano models. But this year, there was one student who didn't seem excited: Ethan Parker, a quiet fifth grader with messy brown hair and big, curious eyes. He loved building things, but this time, he wasn't sure he belonged in the competition. You see, last year, Ethan had joined the fair with his paper airplane design, and it had failed miserably. The plane hadn't even flown a single inch before crashing to the floor. The laughter from his classmates still echoed in his head. So this year, he decided, no more embarrassment. When his teacher, Mrs. Thompson, announced, "This year's theme is building a better world," Ethan just sank lower into his seat. He had no idea what to make. But something changed one afternoon. Ethan's dad, a construction worker, came home tired and covered in dust. He dropped his lunchbox on the table and sighed. "What's wrong, Dad?" Ethan asked. "The bridge near Maple Street broke again." His dad said, "Kids can't cross it to get to school safely. It's gonna take weeks to fix." That night, Ethan couldn't stop thinking about it. A broken bridge meant kids couldn't reach school. What if I could fix that? He grabbed his notebook and started sketching. First one idea, then another, until the pages filled up. A bridge made of eco-friendly wood, supported by lightweight steel rods that anyone could build quickly using local materials. It wasn't just an idea anymore, it was a mission. The next morning, Ethan nervously showed his sketches to Mrs. Thompson. I know it's not much, but maybe this could help people." Mrs. Thompson smiled warmly. "Ethan, this is exactly what building a better world means. Go for it." The next few weeks, Ethan worked harder than ever. He stayed after school in the science lab, cutting wood, testing balance, and calculating weight limits with his dad's old measuring tape. His classmates peeked in, whispering and giggling, "Is he building a toy bridge? He's gonna fail again." But Ethan didn't listen this time. Every nail, every beam, every mistake, he fixed patiently. He didn't want to build something perfect, he wanted to build something useful. By the day of the fair, the gymnasium was filled with colorful exhibits, robots, drones, and glowing chemical displays. And in the middle of all that stood a small wooden bridge sitting on two sturdy stands with a little sign that read, "The Little Bridge Builder" by Ethan Parker. Some students smirked. "It's just a bunch of sticks." But Mrs. Thompson just whispered, "Let's see." When the judges came around, Ethan explained, his voice trembling at first but growing stronger with every word. "This bridge can be built in under 2 hours, using recycled wood and local materials. It can hold up to 200 pounds. It's designed for villages or schools that lose access after storms." The judges looked impressed. "Can it really hold that much weight?" Ethan nodded. "Yes, sir." One of them placed a small bag of sand on it. The bridge didn't even bend. Another added 2 more. Still strong. Then one judge leaned on it slightly and it held. The room fell silent, and then applause. For the first time, Ethan smiled without hiding it. When the winners were announced, he didn't win first prize. The robot project took that, but Ethan received something even better: the Innovation for Impact Award for a project that could make a real difference in people's lives. After the ceremony, the school principal, Mr. Lewis, came over. "Ethan, the mayor wants to see your design. They're thinking of using it for the local park trail bridges." Ethan's jaw dropped. "Oh, really? Mr. Lewis said. "You've built more than a bridge today. You've built belief." A few weeks later, Ethan stood with his dad by the Maple Street path. Workers were putting up a small bridge that looked exactly like his model. His dad smiled proudly. "You did this, son." Ethan looked at his hands, small, dusty, trembling with pride. He realized something that day. You don't have to be big to build something great. You just have to start. And the next year, when the science fair sign went up again, Ethan was the first to raise his hand and say, "I'm joining." Because once you build one bridge, you realize you can build many more between people, dreams, and hope. If this story inspired you, remember, courage begins the moment you try. Subscribe now to Motivoons, where stories build hearts stronger than bridges.